Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. Hey, Allie.
Well, we know last season LeBron James passed the great Kobe Bryant for third all-time in career scoring. The two names ahead of him, Karl Malone, and at the top, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record-setting mark. LeBron said, quote, "I'd be lying if I said I don't see it. Whatever happens, happens, but I do see it."
That would be something. Thanks, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Lakers, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Dennis Schroder. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Boy, Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Ooh, talent indeed. And having a talented backcourt is a recipe for success in the NBA. As the game has evolved through the years, it is paramount to have players who can pass, who can dribble, who can make decisions with the basketball. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of talented players out there who can make some pretty good decisions here in this game.
And score the ball. We got a chance to have a high-scoring affair in this one. Now here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Howard with some nice D.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Outside Schroder. Pass to Davis. Fades. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Paul passes to Booker. Now Ayton. Pass to Booker. Ayton inside. He's against Howard. Ayton passes to Paul. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Important that Paul is effective with the three-point shot. I mean, he forces the D out on him, and that opens up other parts of the floor.
Now, here is James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. You know, one of the most impressive things about LeBron is just how he reads the game. He knows exactly what's going on the court at all times. Great anticipation. I mean, he's a coach on the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Schroder can't get it to go.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. James with the rebound. Boy, Chris with LeBron. He has an almost encyclopedic knowledge of offensive and defensive sets.
Yeah, BA. That comes from him studying immense amounts of film. I mean, the great ones knows what play the other teams are going to run. I mean, he's as dedicated to the game as anyone else who's played.
Here's Paul, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Ayton with it. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Schroder with it. Fades and shoots. That one's good from James on the assist from Schroder. James has got his 2nd basket of the night. The Suns have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. James against Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Schroder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shot to end the cold streak. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Outside Schroder. Here's Howard. Out to Schroder. it in with a nice touch off the window.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton in the high post. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And the first one at the line is good.
And of course, DeAndre Ayton was the #1 pick in the 2018 draft. But you think about the #3 pick being Luka Doncic and the #5 pick in Trae Young both becoming all-stars. There's a lot of pressure on Ayton to succeed. But Monty Williams and the Phoenix Suns remain patient with Ayton, and I think they should.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Saric checks in for the Suns. Carter comes in for Paul. Now here's Carter, guarded closely. Pass to Bridges. 1:36 left in the first quarter here. Booker, good. And for Ayton, even as the top overall pick, Grant, there seemed to be an understanding that it could take time for him to deliver on his gifts.
And B.A., I think you're right. At 7 foot with top-tier athleticism and skill, he's got an incredible offensive arsenal. It can take longer for bigs to figure it out. But of course, Monty Williams developed guys like LaMarcus Aldridge and Anthony Davis. He knows what it takes to make him into an elite player.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Saric. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Caruso. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Here's Morris. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now here's Carter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Rebounded by Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top, up 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And already a solid scorer, Kyle Kuzma spoke with us about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Well, now having played with superstars, Kuzma's learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute with an eye toward the greater goal.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And so in the game for the Suns, Aaron Baines is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Sinks it from distance.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Carter finds Paul for 3. The shot won't fall, and it's the Lakers the other way. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Coach Monty Williams has really revitalized the Suns. Devin Booker said the culture's different. You could feel it in the air. It started with Monty. His voice travels. We all believe in him. He believes in us, and it's contagious. Guys, it's so important to have that buy-in.
Can't do it without it. No doubt. Thanks, Allie.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Baines. 5 to shoot. Paul with it. Over Kuzma. Connects on the foul line jumper. Paul's got 5.
Oh, the quick trigger on Paul is what I like to see. Don't put it on the deck. Just catch, shoot, and bring it up.
Puts up a 3. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 10.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
And think about this, BA. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career, and he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
Howard's checked in for Kuzma. And the Suns also making a change. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric. Now here's Schroder. James, a screen on Carter. Outside Davis. James against Carter. Oh! Throw it down!
That's just superb focus right there. I mean, I like how Davis takes the hit and just keeps working to get to the bucket. And when Anthony Davis is on the floor, he's such a difficult matchup. You need to be ready to double or help no matter where he is on the floor. He has that type of gravity to his game.
Find the lane. One shot.
Boy, with Davis, that attention is why he's a great fit with LeBron, C-Web.
Oh, yeah, BA, and those two knew it. A big part of why they teamed up. Davis is a big target that can take pressure off LeBron and vice versa. You can't take them both out of the picture.
Now here's Carter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Johnson. Puts it up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Howard. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Howard's got his second basket of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Howard against Baines. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
I mean, for a player who only stands 6 feet tall, Paul is a pretty good finisher inside.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Offensive rebound, Howard. Baines with some nice D.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Carter inside, covered by Schroder. Outside Paul. Picked by Kaminsky. Shoots over Davis. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his first basket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Caruso, he's checked in for Schroder. And it's Rondo in for Caldwell Pope. The Lakers on D. Back to Paul. Kaminsky outside. It's Booker on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Kaminsky. Over Morris. The bank shot, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Caruso. Booker defending. James outside. Down low. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
An elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's a 3 from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Low block shot. James using his post moves to get the 2 points. James has got 10 points.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes. You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Lakers ahead, up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And, of course, every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. But Shaq, he seems too versatile almost to stop.
Yeah, he's dominant in all aspects of the game. He's elite at both ends of the floor. And
well, he's a Hall of Famer if he stays healthy, of course. But I don't think he cares about his individual accolades. What do you guys think?
I think he just wants rings.
Yeah, I believe so too.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got LeBron James. Dwight Howard out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Schroder in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. With the step back. Got a hand on it. Paul with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Johnson. Excellent D there from Davis.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. And I'll tell you what, this young man is known for his shooting. But make no mistake, Devin Booker is an all-around scorer. He has a chance to really be one of the elite players in this league. He's got a lot in his bag.
Steps back. It's Bridges on the wing. Driving to the basket, and the layup falls.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And with the league going 3 crazy, Devin Booker is cutting down his attempts from long range the last few seasons.
And I love that he's doing that, BA. He's attacking the rim more, but also very comfortable in the mid-range. He just does a really good job of taking what the defense gives him. I love how he can mix and match his ability to score. And, of course, he takes advantage of those opportunities.
Drains the triple.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
James passes to Davis, shoots from 12, and Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Booker finds Ayton, Bridges with it. Uh-oh, he's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of this game, on his way to the locker room.
And BA, that's an early into the game for him after 2 aggressive fouls. He was really pushing it out there and paid the price.
You know, the refs were not being punitive with those flagrant foul calls. You have to protect the safety of the other players. Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. First free throw is good. Grant, almost every night in your career, you drew the toughest assignments on defense. What makes a great wing defender in your eyes?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think you have to have certain tools. You know, you have to have the ability to move your feet. You have to have athleticism. But really, ultimately, it's about desire. You know, I always feel that guarding perimeter players and being a great wing defender is a lot like being a great rebounder. You know, you can talk about technique and this, that, and the other, but at the end of the day, it's about heart, it's about desire, it's about doing everything possible to compete on the defensive end against great offensive players here in the NBA.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last year, in just his second season, Grant, Mikal Bridges already becoming one of the Suns' most impactful players.
Yeah, B.A., I really like this young man. Bridges is delivering on his promise as a lockdown defender. He's also doing a really good job of his ability to get to the rim and finish with great frequency. He's got a really bright future.
And he makes the first. Cold shot's good from the stripe.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
James against Carter. James outside. James double teamed. It's stolen by Baines. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Now here's Baines. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
No, it would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
Now here is James. 10 points for him. Davis with a screen on Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Takes the 3. He shoots again. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Davis. Pass to James. Back to Davis. Shoots a fadeaway. And again, the Lakers, no good. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Booker, covered by Schroder. Out to the right wing. The 3. Drops in the 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. You know, Grant, you watch Devin Booker, constant motion. How much does it take out of you as a defender chasing a guy like that around?
Oh, man, you better bring your lunch pail to work when you have to guard Booker because he is constantly moving. It's exhausting, but ultimately, it's a team effort to try to defend him. The thing with Booker, it's tough to take him out of his comfort zone. You can't just play physical. He embraces the contact and will use that against you.
Lakers with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Caruso comes in for Schroder, and it's Rondo in for James. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Carter. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Back to Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McGee. Paul with a steal. Pass to Bridges for the lead. The shot comes out. Now the Lakers take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Rondo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Davis. To end the drought, and he lays it up and in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Well, tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Kuzma. Outside Paul. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, if you're playing along Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Pass to Davis. The Suns clear it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Booker. Here's Bridges. Picked by Kaminsky. This for the tie. Shot blocked.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Pass to Davis. Buries it down low. Davis has got 9.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Bridges. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The third quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now for the Suns. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Booker is the 2 with Johnson playing the 3. And it's Paul in at the point. And Davis with the block. Outside, Rondo. Back to James. Outside, Rondo. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Paul. And he's going for the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Davis. Outside, Rondo. Davis against Paul. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside, Paul. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Rondo. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Down low. It's stolen. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Paul. Pass to Šarić. Here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. But they'll get another chance. Rondo with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
All the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down.
And the Suns call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
The Lakers with some changes. Morris, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Schroder in for Rondo. Lakers on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Schroder from behind the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 12. Up top, Ayton. To the paint. Ooh, ripped away. Here's the break. Here's James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
All right, a guy like Caldwell Pope, it seems the less you ask him to do, the more he delivers.
So true. I mean, when he doesn't have to carry an offensive load, he's a much more efficient player. He's that wild card factor for this team. He's learning what his limits are and how to play to his strengths.
Well, Grant, we've seen these players take a bigger stand and have a bigger voice now in helping shape public policy, and you yourself have been a part of that. Talk about what that's meant to you and the importance of making your voice heard.
Yeah, B.A., it's been so important to me. I've tried to live my adult life, my public life, exercising the power of my voice. And as I look to today's players, they have taken that and run with it. With the advent of technology and social media, players in all sports and from all over the world understand the power of their voice and are willing to authority and a finish.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Outside Paul. Ayton with a screen. Bridges with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Back to Paul. Launches it. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul against James. Outside Schroder. Morris, right side. There's the triple. And another three for the Lakers.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. This is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
James against Paul. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Schroder with it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Schroder. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the Lakers.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
They are sure. Come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
They set the pick. Bridges outside. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked by Davis. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Just determined to protect the lead with all the effort they've got. Superb anticipation on that block.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Bradley. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
It's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organization. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everybody.